guys have remained pretty active. So what sort of things keep y'all coming back?
At first I came here to be with friends, but then now I'm the only one that comes out of my friend group. So now I'm here mostly just, I don't know, I really like the leaders and I really like being around the people.
I definitely think so people see potential in you, and you do something together, like you go on a mission trip and you make that bond, and then you stay here because you've got that with someone. So over the years I feel like we've made a lot of bonds, either if it's with like Sabrina and Mark when we first were up in youth, and now we have Mallory and Jordan. They're just, and Judy Van Hoos and the pastors before. We've just had a lot of really good connections with people over the years. I think just over the years being like committing myself to coming to church and putting myself out there and watching people like Mallory and Jordan or kids who are older than me lead, I just feel like that's my next step. That's what I'm supposed to be doing.
I think definitely the first thing was that it's really family oriented. Like my whole family pretty much goes here. And then the other thing is that they're great leaders, like all around. So like in the beginning I had great leaders throughout, K through 5. And then when I got to 6th grade, I had Mark, and we loved Mark. And then we had Bill Skaggs, and we loved Bill. And then we had Jordan and Mallory, have been awesome. And so I think the leaders have really, they build relationships, and they're genuinely there to like care for you. And I think that's awesome.
I used to stay connected with this church because just all the people that are here, it's all so welcoming, and especially the youth program, I always just feel welcomed and accepted.
This church makes me want to keep coming back every Sunday and every week because it's like a family feel, and everyone's nice and friendly and helps me through tough times.
Having those relationships with folks that are going through the same steps of life that we're going through, raising kids and everything else. It's kind of funny because now we started, there weren't too many kids and they were all little. Then there were more kids than parents. Now the kids are all in the youth program, or a lot of them are in the youth program, so it's back to mostly just parents again, which makes cleaning up easier. It's not a deal where we drop the kids off, they get babysat for 2 hours and then we pick them back up. That's not what it's about. And the church lets us be a part of our kids' lives that we wouldn't be a part of otherwise. We wouldn't do that. We wouldn't go home and have a bonfire in the backyard and pray and sing songs. We wouldn't do that, but we get to do that in the environment that the church has created for us, specifically like in the youth area, which is where we spend most of our time.
Soon after getting married and I joined the church, we got to be part of forming a small group that has been really the basis of our most consistent fellowship and growth, and spiritual growth, I think. And those individuals are truly just like family. As to an extent, everyone in this church feels that way to us, but certainly our small group.
Identity is important, and not so much what your vocation is or how you earn your paycheck or what you do, but that your faith and your identity in Christ is a real foundational part of your life, and it's incredibly important. And to always know that first and foremost you're a child of God, and that's where all things begin, and everything else is kind of extra.